taken India and Pakistan's conflict, which could have clearly ended with India responding to attacking and neutralizing terror launch pads in Pakistan at the back of the Pahalgam attack. It could have just ended there, but it didn't. Yeah. But what has really happened is today we stand at the precipice where the conflict has only heightened and it's reached its crescendo, where we talk on the escalatory matrix right now, at least with what we've seen in the last 48 hours. We are now officially, viewers, whichever way we might want to look at it, in Chapter 3 of Operation Sindoor. Chapter 1 was avenging retribution for Pahalgam, which we did successfully. Chapter 2 was responding to Pakistan's escalation of attempting to attack 15 Indian military installations. Well, they could not even land one bomb on India. Each of those attempts were thwarted, but they did attempt it. And India responded befittingly by bombing Lahore's air defense system of Pakistan and Rawalpindi, again a drone attack on Rawalpindi's army headquarters. And that must have hurt, because that is practically the seat of power where Pakistan is concerned, because that is where the all-consuming, all-pervasive army of Pakistan is headquartered. Well, with that was Chapter 2, Stage 2 of Operation Sindoor. Then Pakistan crossed that proverbial red line at last night, viewers, where it attempted to go after civil installations like the Jammu airport. You had drones swarms coming through, attempting to attack Jaisalmer. Rajasthan shares the longest borderline with Pakistan, completely lit, where it went after, where Jalandhar in Punjab, drones were sent, intercepted, neutralized by India. Udhampur, Pathankot. So there was an aggressive attempt by Pakistan once again to attack India, civil installations in India, and with that crossing of that proverbial red line, India's hand was once again forced, which is Stage 3 now of Operation Sindoor, to hit back hard, retaliate hard, to basically respond to what has been escalation by escalation where Pakistan is concerned, pushing India and Pakistan's conflict up that escalation matrix. And the only credit of that goes to Pakistan, viewers. So this is where we stand right now. We're going to be hoping to get more clarity very soon. We're going to get a word coming in from the Ministry of External Affairs. There's going to be, once again, a debriefing for the world, and where the fine print of what really happened. What did Pakistan attempt? The misadventure, once again, it's embarked on. Many would suggest foolish, completely suicidal in nature. And how did India respond? So all eyes on that press conference that we are going to hear. But a couple of words, because it's so very important. Every time there is a press briefing or a press note that goes out at this point of time, each and every word that a responsible nation puts into that press note is measured, calibrated. And that is what India has done. Right from the word go, measured, non-escalatory have been words that India has constantly used and followed in spirit, suggesting we've not attacked your civilian population, we've not attacked your military population, military installations. That was our first press note. We've only gone after terror launch pads as a retaliatory measure because you will not dismantle them, therefore we will have to. That was our first press briefing. The second press briefing was once again, it was non-escalatory in nature. India's hand was forced to attack Pakistan's military installations, like dismantling their ADS system in Lahore, a response to Pakistan's escalation, grave escalation at that, where it attempted to attack 15 of India's key military installations. So once again, the words in that press briefing was measured. But the second time around, viewers, India also put in one word, which was proportionate response. That you will hit us, we will respond proportionately, aggressively. So it was important to read that. So what's really important now, viewers, in the third phase, how will India react? What will that debriefing to the world sound like? What will be our press note? What is the kind of language that we are going to use? Because for any responsible nation, right after there has been a conflict, The debriefing is very important because that's your messaging to the world. I want to bring in Dr. Kartha once again into this conversation. We are also going to cut across to our reporters. If we can quickly let me know who we have right now, and we'll go across to them. We're not giving out locations of our reporters, viewers, at all because it's an ongoing operation. We are in its third phase. It will compromise the operation and also compromise the security of our reporters. I will, though, reiterate, it's not an easy job to report on war. You know, there are a lot of armchair journalists who will sit and pass commentary. It's not easy. There is so much disinformation. We might not be in a war. The conflict might be heightened to a different level, but the disinformation practically resembles what is the fog of war. So for a journalist to continue sifting through all of this disinformation, sifting the facts from what is clearly hearsay or propaganda is not an easy job. And our journalists are endeavoring and attempting to do so while putting themselves in the line of fire. I also want to quickly touch on one casualty that we've had, and I just don't want to touch on it because viewers, the biggest collateral in the times of conflict and war are the hapless innocent citizens. And India is not like Pakistan. We own our dead. We own those who've been fallen to the name of terror at the hands of Pakistan. It's taken our count to 17 now. 17 Indian citizens have been killed by Pakistan, and all of these casualties have not happened in a drone strike, have not happened in a jet, because we have brought down 3 fighter jets of Pakistan. All these casualties have happened where Pakistan has systematically gone after India's civilian population at the LOC by using very heavy artillery fire and mortar shells coming across. Ever since the last 48 hours, 17 lives have been lost, killed by Pakistan. The weight of that grief we will not wear lightly. We will give a befitting response.